Hi everyone. Within these 10 examples, I'm going to clear you the concept regarding IUPAC nomenclature of compounds containing polyfunctional groups. So let us recall the Snowy table which we had learnt in the previous lectures. Okay, the trick of that first was OIC, then it was sulfonic acid, then it was ester, then oil halide, then amide, nitrile, al, on, all, thiol, then amine, then ene, ine, ether, nitro, and then halide. This was the Snowy table. The functional groups who were present at the higher position, they get the highest priority and the lowest numbering. So in the first compound, we can see we are having all also and we are having amino group also. In the Snowy table, you can see the highest priority is given to the all one and then it is the amino group. So the lowest numbering of the carbon will take place from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this functional group becomes the substituent and this functional group becomes the principal functional group. So now first we'll name the substituent 3 amino alphabetically order, 2 methyl, butane, 1 all. In the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why we have named numbered from here? Because the keto group is given is the highest priority position. So this will be getting the lowest numbering. Then the alcohol one. So now here it will be 4, 4 dimethyl pentane 2 one. And we are also having at 3 position OH. So it will become hydroxy. When alcohol is present as a substituent, because now this functional group becomes a substituent. And this functional group becomes the principal functional group. Okay, so it will be 3 hydroxy, 4, 4 dimethyl pentane 2 one. Here you can see this amide halogen group is always used as a substituent. So numbering will start from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it will be 3 chloro, pentane, 1 amide also you can write or you can write pentamide also. In the fourth one we have cyanide, we have amino group also. In this Snowy table you can see the amino group is at the highest purity and then the cyano group come. So here this will be given a highest purity NH2. Okay. Sorry, this will be an amide one. Okay, this is amide. This is not NH2. NH2 amine group is here. Okay. So amine is always given a it is a lowest priority, so highest numbering, and nitrile, that is a CN group, where it is here. So it will be given the lowest numbering. So numbering will start from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we'll write here 3 amino, 4 methyl, pentane, 1 nitrile. In the fifth one, again COH is the highest purity, so it will be getting a lowest numbering 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it will be 3 hydroxy, 6, 6 dimethyl, then it is hept 4 ene, 1 oic acid. Now here O and E both are vowels, so this E will get dropped. We'll write hept 4 ene 1-OIC acid. Now coming to the next examples where we have more functional groups. So here you can see we are having ketonic group also, chlorine also, and NO2 also. So here the ketonic group will get the lowest numbering because that's the highest position. So first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also we can number this side 8. But if you number from here, it will be 8 and 9. So we need to identify the longest chain. So numbering will be done from this side. So now again we'll start numbering. We are having substituent here. We are having substituent here and all the colored parts. So let us start numbering. Then here it is numbering also I have done. Now let's start the naming one. Okay. So 4 chloro, 6 nitro. 4 chloro. Now we will do with the alphabetical order. So first we'll number the methyl one. So 3, 5, 7. 4 also we have 4 ethyl. Then 3, 5, 7 trimethyl. Then we come to 6 nitro, nonane, 2 one. Okay, because at 2 position we have a ketonic functional group. For the 7th one we have from here, because this will get the lowest numbering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again this side can be 8, but here it will be 8 and 9. Okay, so now what we will write here, again we will number in the same way. We will number here 4 ethyl, 4, 7 dimethyl, 3 nitro, nonane, 5 ene, 1 OL halide. Now coming to the 8th question. In the 8th question, the ester group is the main functional group, and if it's the main functional group, then alkyl alkanoate is used. So here again it's an alkyl and this is an alkanoate. The smaller one become the alkyl group, the larger one become the ester group. Okay, whenever we write the ester group, then it is COOR form. Okay, so this RCO is the ester group. So this is an OH group. So here it will be ethyl butanoate. Okay, you can also write in this way also, that 1 ethyl butane 1 OH, or ethyl butanate also you can write. Next, here in this one, this ether and the chloro, both the groups are always used as a substituent. So there is no principal functional group here. Okay, so what we will do here, we'll start off from this side. 1, 2, 3. So in one group we have ethoxy. 2 we have chloro, and it's a propane. Always these functional groups are used as a substituent. In the 10th one, this is the main functional group, OL halide. So we will number the lowest numbering, 2, 3 and 4. This is an epoxy group. So we'll write here 3, 4 epoxy butane 1 OL bromide. Because it is not chloride, it's bromide, so we'll write OL bromide. I hope with this video the concept of naming the organic compounds containing polyfunctional groups is clear. So if you like the content, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.